Well, hello and welcome. My name is Abhilash. We are on stage 5 of our 7-day crash course where we're building this quiz app. Welcome to the stream. Day crash course where we're building this. And I look forward to having you watch the previous videos if you have not. Continue with this and be then able to build a full app. I see Vince Gonzaga is here. Hello there, Vince. Uh, there was a little bit of mix up with the link. So if you guys are just joining in, share this with your friends as well, the new links, and make sure that you are able to watch this live stream. I have a question up front which says, can I do the quiz game in other apps but same codes? Well, yes and no. If you're building a similar app, you might be able to reuse some of this code if you're building it in Flutter. But if you're using some other system to build the app, then most likely not. Every system, whether it is React or Angular or Ionic or Flutter that we use to build mobile apps, or the native way of building with Android Studio or with Objective-C or various other ways, they have their own way in which apps are built. This is a very uniquely different way for Flutter to build. So if you're using in Flutter and in a similar app, some part of the code can be reused. If not, you cannot reuse. The theories obviously apply everywhere. Joel is here. Hello, Joel. We will wait for another minute or so to see if some more people join, if the link went a little late for them. Anyways, so this is where we are now. We are at a point where up to the previous class, we've been able to build quite a lot of the front end already. As you can see here, this looks very much like the app that we were going to build in the beginning, right? This is exactly how it looks. The colors are there, the text is there, the buttons are there, all of that are there. So we're going to do just a little bit of reordering and probably add a new screen today to see if it becomes that much more fun. I have a few more people here. Uh, Quiz with Ronak is here. Hi, hello. I just saw your messages because another class is going on. Oh, another class is going on, is it? All right. Okay. So see which one you want to attend. This is something that we have started. 4 stages have already crossed. We're the 5th stage. So hopefully you'll be able to get some value out of it. Yeah. Khushi is here. Hello, Khushi. Welcome. So should we begin? Should we quickly summarize what happened in the previous class and then go? Lag. Oh, well, my internet seems all right, Joel. I'm not sure why. Let me just check on my screen. Seems all right, Joel. I'm not sure. No, the video seems all right for me and the audio also. Probably you then. Yeah. Okay, now working. Good, good, good. Which class is this? Kushi, this is the app development class. This is something that we have started last week and we've been working on this. Okay, should we start the code now? Should we start just quickly check out everything that we have written already and then see what we can rearrange to make it look better a little? Yeah, cool. So what we are going to do is that quickly check out everything that we have built so far, right? We've used this column widget. I've explained what a widget means a couple of times in the previous classes already. Just a box inside which you're putting text and buttons and various other things. And this text Q1 that you see here, that is the one that has appeared on top here like this. And I've applied some style to make it look like this. I have made the font size big by giving it 48 as the font size. I've also made it bold by using font weight, and I've changed the color to pink, and therefore it looks like this. Then I have put this spacing here. Sized box is used for putting some space between two boxes, and I've put some 24 height here. Therefore, you are now able to see this much space between the question number and the text of the question, right? After that, I've taken another text widget inside which I've put the actual question. And the only change I've done for that is font size 24. Kushi is saying, I can't understand. Well, Kushi, have you attended any of the previous classes, beta? I have done 4 classes before this of this, and this will make a little more sense if you've already seen it. So what I suggest is come along on today's class, and if you enjoy this, if you like this, go back and watch the 4 classes before. Those are all 30-minute classes, and then once you get the continuity, you'll understand what is happening here. Yeah, you've come in the middle of something, so it might seem a little confusing, but don't worry. Stay here if you want to, and see if you enjoy this. If you enjoy this, go back and watch the previous classes as well. Okay, cool. So there we are. We just added this text with a font size of 24 here. Then we took more sized box to add some more space here. Whatever space we had added here, right? We have added that same space between this question and options also. Yeah. Kushi, my name is Abhilash. Yeah. We have already added that same height space here as well. And then we started with the button. Okay. So this is the thing that we are trying to understand here now. The button is the one that can be clicked. We check this out. So if I press on this, do you see this faint glow goes there? So if I touch on this, this means that I'm pressing the button, and that way this is happening. Okay. So I've taken the button and I've said on pressed right now, do nothing. This much code means right now, just accept the press of the button, but don't really do anything. That's what this means. We've also set the color of the button to pink. I have to go somewhere, can leave. Sure, sure, Kushi. If you have to go somewhere, you can leave. No problem. So this is the button color, the pink. Okay. And then we have set this one now. And this is the one that actually made the button go wide. I'll show you what happens if I delete this and save. You will see the button only takes as much space as the text. Okay. But when I add this part here, the double dot infinity as the minimum width, then it takes the entire available space. Yeah. Save that. This is the width. Yeah, Kushi, sure, you can leave if you want to. Come back and watch the video afterwards. So that should be good. Yeah. Okay. So after that, we put this text again. We set the font size to 20, set the text color to white, and we just repeated that thing 4 times to get this. So this is how far we have come in the quiz now. Okay. This is how far we have built the app. This is just repeat after that. Once I've got this one material button done here, right? I just kept repeating until I got 4 buttons. Once again, all of this has been explained in detail in the previous session already. So you should be able to get a step-by-step how-to instruction on it from previous classes. Right now, what we'll do is that we'll try to move on and create a slightly different kind of look for this. And in that, I want to show you today how to add an icon. Okay. If I wanted to add a different icon, for example, if I wanted to say, once the quiz is over, if I wanted to show you scored 10 points or something, or 100 points, depending on how much points we're giving per correct answer, then maybe I would want to use a widget, which is an icon widget. So that is what I want to show now and show how you can work with that. So in this bottom space, right, we have all this space at the bottom. We can put an icon and score and everything, or we can just push the whole text to the bottom and then put it on the top. Either ways is fine. We can even put the whole thing in another page altogether. The design of any app, it is left to you the way you want to do. Okay? So what I want to do today is that I want to use this space, a lot of available space here, and in this we're going to put the icon. Okay, let's try to do that today. Divya Agarwal is here. Oh, my name is Ananya. Okay, hi Ananya, welcome Ananya. Have you seen any of the previous classes, Ananya? So Like I said, after this, let's try and put an icon and I'll show you how that works. Up to this point, we have seen how color is actually a collection of many, many colors. So if I go here, I should be able to see colors like shades of pink is there, red is here, purple, all of these are there. If I uh, want to, I can use various colors because this one is like a collection. This colors is a collection. Just like that, we have a collection of icons as well. Okay. And I could use a widget called icon. And using the icon widget, I can put inside that space from a collection, just like colors collection, there's an icons collection like this. And if I type icons, capital I, and press dot, you will see I've got this massive list of icons that I can use. I can just keep scrolling through this and I have thousands of icons actually, and in various shapes and sizes. I have outlined, rounded, all sorts of icons. However, if I say light bulb as an icon, yeah, let me see if I can get anything else. No, light bulb is good. So I can say light bulb. And if I select that, observe here in this space right under the button, what will happen once I save this from icon light bulb. If I save this, you will see right up here, there is an icon of a light bulb that has been created, right? So this is what this is. Icon is the widget and icons is the collection of that widget. Okay, so what I could do is, once again, as usual, we put this sized box on the top to push it down, right? So we could go here and add sized box once more. Yeah, and give it some height so that we want to push that bulb icon to the bottom a little. Maybe we'll give it 48 this time and see how that looks. Save it, and the bulb comes right where I have put the arrow point here. So what did we do? We took a sized box so that we pushed it down, and then we took an icon widget and said icons dot light bulb. Once again, there's a big combination of things you can do here, and you can search for them and find what you want. And the best thing about icons is that you can make it any size and it'll look very clear still. So let me add an extra property here for this light bulb, where if I say size, okay, so I can control the size of the icon now. So I might say something like 48 once again for the size and save, and you will see the icon has actually become bigger now. I could even change the color of the icon with the same style that I've done so far. Colors dot, let's say I go with orange this time. Yeah. And if I save, you will see the icon actually becomes orange colored. If I wanted to, I could stick to pink once again, just to maintain that theme of pink that we have been using. In a following up class, I'll teach you how to change the entire color set from pink to, let's say, green or blue or red or something. Let's just stick to that. If we wanted to, we could make this even bigger, maybe go 96, and the icon becomes really big. Yeah. And I'll also show you how to find new icons. Yeah. So there is a location from where we can find new icons. Let me just scroll through that and show it to you. So this right here, the one I have dragged on my screen right now, this fonts.google.com/icons. This is where you would find all the icons that you want uh, listed here like this. You could search through this and use whatever you want. And I'll show you how to use one of these. If I keep scrolling through this and I find something interesting, yeah, let's say I keep scrolling, and finally, let's say This is the one that I want to use. This hourglass is the one that I wanted to use. Yeah. If I click on this, I will see I have all these options here like this hourglass underscore full. I can read like this here, and I can see that, and I can bring whatever I want here. Now, instead of icons dot light bulb, I can go here and type hourglass. Yeah. And within hourglass, we have lots of these bottom, empty, full, and all. If I take hourglass full and comma and save this, you will see the icon updates to become an hourglass. Once again, you have a ton of freedom in terms of what you want to use. All these icons are available for you. Let's say you don't want to scroll through and search all of these. You can even type this. For example, if I wanted a lightning one, so I can type here and I'll see there is bolt, then there is flash on. Both of these kind of represent lightning. So maybe I just want to use bolt. I can close this. Now you know where to look for it. This is basically fonts.google.com/icons. That's it. Close it. I come here, and if I say icons.bolt and save, you'll see that I've got this icon has appeared here as well. So this is a way in which we are able to use icons within our design. Yeah. And at the end of this, maybe I just want to put another sized box. Sized box is something that we use for spacing and moving things around and all of that. So I come here once more, height of 24, save that, create some space under it. Then I go with one last text widget, and I'll say you have scored 5 out of 10. Let's say this is what I wanted to say. Yeah. And I save this, you will see that text appears here. Yeah. In all the classes, we have talked about this property called style. We'll use that once again with the text style widget. And using that, we are able to increase the font size of the text that we have written to, let us say, 24, and save that. The text becomes bigger. If we wanted to make it, we can make it bold once more. And I can set that to font weight dot bold. And there we have it. We have something that is starting to look like a quiz app where every time you press a button, your score gets updated. And this obviously is just dummy text right now, 5 and 10. But later, when as this course progresses and we are able to make the app functional, because right now we're just building the visual design of this app. But when we are able to make the app functional, right, what will happen is that you will start seeing that this score and this total will automatically keep getting updated as and when somebody clicks on these buttons, whether they get a right answer or a wrong answer. Yeah. So that's the design. I may want to add a line here later, or I might just not want it. We have a lot of options like that. There is something called divider, and if I just put that, you will see that a line gets added here. Maybe I don't want it after the bolt. I can delete that. I can go above the bolt and I say divider. Divider is this widget which just adds a faint line here. You'll probably not be able to see this on the screen right now. There's a very thin line. If we wanted to keep it theme appropriate, we may even set the color and say colors dot pink. If we do that, a thin pink line has appeared now. Maybe this is visible. If you wanted to, you could set the size of that also. There is thickness. Thickness is how thick that line is. Maybe set a thickness of 10 and see what happens. Whoa, that's too big. Let's go with 2. Yeah, just a thin enough line to tell us that all right, we have you know a separation between questions and score. Again, these are design choices. You can make one choice or the other choice, and it's both fine. I can copy this sized box again right after the divider, put that, and in doing so, move that a little. And now we know very clearly that where question ends and where the score begins. Yeah. And when we make this functional, right, what we will also do is when the entire quiz is over, we will move all the questions and just make this bigger, make the font bigger, make the icon bigger, have a score, maybe give a thumbs up depending on the score. We will do all that, and we'll allow them to restart the quiz also. But that's as the course progresses further and goes further on. For now, you will see that we have got everything that we needed in this app very clearly set here. This part here, right, if we wanted to, we could put an icon here also, right on the top here, where we have this text, right? This is the app bar where I have put the name of the app. I can basically change that and put an icon like this there also. Many apps take that strategy because once you're already in the app, I don't need to tell you the name of the app because this is unnecessary because I already know which app I am in. So I will replace this text with an icon and show you. And with that, you will know that whatever you have learned here today, this can be applied in various other places also. As I keep scrolling up all the way here in the app bar where it says title, text, widget.title, it says, right? So I can delete that, and in its place, I can set icon, icons.bold. Yeah. And if I save that, you will see that same bold icon has appeared here on the top. Sometimes what you might want to do is that you might want to do both the icon and the text, right? So that is a possibility. You don't want only icon, you don't want only text. Maybe you want both of them. So that is achieved using a widget called row. Just like we have column where we are putting things one below the other, row allows you to put one on the side of the other, right? So after this, replacing text and icon together, we can take a widget called row, and just like column has these children here and many widgets can be put there, a row also has children. And if I save that, right now nothing will appear because nothing is available, but I can set icon. Yeah, what I just did, icons dot bold, and put a comma here, and that way I get my icon. Further, I might say text, and I might say quiz app. Put another comma here, and you will see this has appeared like this. If we wanted to make this center aligned or put some space between this, the various ways in which we do that, I could, after icon and text, I could basically put a sized box. If you observe up to this point, we are using sized box with height because we have wanted vertical spacing. This time we want a horizontal spacing, right? So just like width height, we can use width also. Yeah, width, and let's say we use the same width and see if it is too much or too little or what. 24 pixels. If we set a not 24 pixels, just 24. Save 24, and you'll see this much space has been created. If we wanted to, we could go here and put another, you know, maybe 128 or something sized box with width, and we can bring it in the center. There are better ways of doing this. We can use something called main axis alignment and all. But as of now, that's a little too much. Just by using these two sized boxes, we have been able to achieve quite a lot. Maybe 24 is too much. Maybe we'll set it to 12 here for now so that it comes closer. And we have now got an app which has got an icon and the name in app bar. We've got this big cool looking icon here and this text which says you have scored so much at the bottom. So there's also a dividing line that helps us to do uh, clarify the areas better. And we'll do one last change and then call it a day. So if you remember, we started with an app that looks just like this. Yeah, only this much. But since this much space was available to us, we were able to put some additional helpful content here, change some stuff in the app bar and all. The only one thing that keeps bugging many people who work is this top space where it says debug. But if you look here, that debug is not there, right? In my final app that I've been using in the image in the presentation, that is not there. But if I go here, that debug is there. So we can eliminate that debug. It's actually good if you're working with 10 different apps at the same time and you are working on app development professionally. However, since we are not doing that right now, we don't have to worry too much about this. We can just basically eliminate that because it looks slightly better. How do we do that? We go all the way up here where it says material app, right? And then there's a title that says Flutter demo and all of that. First of all, we can eliminate that if we wanted. We don't really need that. It is it made sense in the past. Delete this, and in its place, I'm just going to type DEBUG. But if I write that, it shows that there is an option called debug show checked mode banner. Okay. If I tap on this, by default, this value is true. However, if I set that to false now and save, you will see that button, that bar there, which was banner, which was kind of sometimes irritating to watch, that is gone. And now we are very much in a place where we wanted to be and how to do that. Yash Patil, absolutely correct. Debug show check mode banner false. That's the one. Correct. You have to be very sure, Yash, about the uh, case, okay? Debug starts with small d, then S is capital, then C is capital, then M is capital, and B is capital. It's all one single word. After that, we put a colon, and then we type false, and we are good to go. And that is eliminated. If you wanted, you could put one more, how do I say, divider at the bottom. Let's see how that looks, right? And again, because this is design, right, there is no one right or wrong way here. Today you might like something, later your design senses evolve and you want to look make it look something different. I'm just copying and pasting that divider thing again, and you will see this has come. Let me try and put that sized box once more here and give it a height of 24. Save. Does that line go there? Yeah, you know what? You know what? I think this is pretty decent. I am happy with it. Can it be made but better? Absolutely. It can be made much better. But already I like how much better it looks from this. This ugly looking banner is gone. Now we have an app bar with an icon and a text, not just text like here. We also have these lines which are kind of putting this whole thing into its own area. We have a big icon. You have show scored 5 out of 10. Again, this icon, you have a choice to do whatever you want with it. Anything you want, you can do here. Any icon you like, you can put. I already showed where to find that. And that's really it. That is our, work towards rearranging the design that we started. And in doing so, I think we have created a design that looks significantly better than it was looking in the previous session. After this, we have one more step to do, which is trying to, you know, manage colors. Right now, if you see this whole thing is pink. Maybe you don't like pink. Maybe tomorrow you might decide, I want to make all of this green or all of this purple, right? And if you wanted to do that, you will realize that the word pink has been typed in 10 different places. So if I search for this, Control F if I type and type PINK, it's showing me here that there are 9 places where I have typed pink. Yeah, that's not good. If I wanted to change it to green, right now I have to go and change in uh, 9 different places. That's no fun, right? So what we'll do in the next class, we will try and store it in only one place in this theme. And in doing so, if I change here from pink to blue, right now if I do that, if I change it to blue, for example, what you will see is that only the top portion is changing to blue. But next time, what we are going to do, we'll spend another half an hour on another class in which we will say, if I change something here, in one place I change it to blue, this text, this button, this icon, these lines, everything that we have done, all of them change by changing in only one place. And that is what is meant by having a theme control. I want to take it back to pink for now. Save it, bring it back. But in the next class, we are going to understand how themes are done. I hope this was useful. I hope you are now clear about a few things, how to use an icon, how to use a row widget and put items next to each other, how to use a divider widget to put a line. These are the 3 new things we learned. And in doing so, we have changed our design to look significantly better than it was looking before. And with that, I would like to bring this class to an end. I'll quickly showcase a few things about where you can learn more about it. If this sort of app development is exciting for you, if you want to build games, if you want to build other bigger, more amazing apps, well, there is a way to do that. And that way is this way. This is called Young Coders. These are the prices. But right now, you have an amazing offer going on. If you register for CBSE classes on Unacademy Plus courses, if you register for CBSE, you are going to get Young Coder subscription for free for your lifetime. And by lifetime, I mean as long as you have the CBSE classes, you will keep getting access to Young Coders. In that, I take very, very detailed, in-depth classes to build amazing mobile games. We're even going to build things like Instagram and WhatsApp and Twitter and all of those. We're going to build all of them ourselves. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come join us in Young Coders. Lots of young students like you are already having a lot of fun learning new things there. I invite you to come and join us on Young Coders platform. The link is in the detail. The code that I have, my discount code for you to get a 10% discount off, is in the description as well. So go ahead and do that. And that's it. You get access to not just mobile app development, you get access to web development, you get access to other programming languages like Java, C, C++, Python, Scratch, all sorts of amazing things you get access to. And I hope to see you there. I hope to see you on the Unacademy Plus classes. That brings us to the end of the class today. Prapti and Animesh have just joined in. Guys, we are just finishing the class. The class is over. I was just saying goodbye. I hope you guys go and watch the whole video, okay? Because at this time, the class is over. We've spent half an hour already here. And Amritansh is here. Why are you guys suddenly coming at the end of the class? Did you get some wrong notification or something? Because this class started at 6:30 and I've just finished it. It feels a little bad to me to leave you guys as soon as you come and say, you just come and say hi. I want to spend another minute just telling you that I've spent a lot of time in today's class as well as 4 other classes before this to help you set up everything and to create a course that looks like the one that you're seeing on the screen right now. Okay. And this is the code we have written. I'm just going to scroll through this code also, something that I do at the end of the class all the time, should you want to watch and type the code. But yeah, with that, I bring the class to an end. I wish you guys had come a little sooner and enjoyed the class a little more. But no problem. Please go back and watch the recorded class at your convenience as early as you can. And whatever you learned in the class, leave a comment below and let us know that how far your classes have come. Yeah. On that note, I bid you adieu and I will see you in the next class. Bye bye.